Hi everybody and welcome to our YouTube channel. We are as always your hosts Arne and Carlos, and today we are here in our garden for that very much promised tour.
Yeah, and we have the whole family. We have Freya, Helmer and Rob.
Yeah, whole family is united. Rob is working away, which is good because this is probably going to be the last time he cuts the grass before we retire him for the season. And Freya and Helmer help us a lot in the garden. As you can see, they are also cutting grass and eating things that they shouldn't. So Arne, lots of changes here since the last time we had a tour.
Yeah, we have this, what's it called that? Loam, grass. We didn't have that last time.
No, we didn't.
No, and we have been building a garage.
Yeah. So let's
for
start
the
with
beetle.
Yeah, let's start with the lawn. The lawn is gonna just go all the way to the end of the garden. It's still a little bit messy there. And then on the sides, we're going to grow a field of flowers. And growing a field of flowers, Arne, is proving to be very difficult.
Yeah, actually, I don't know how hard it is, because when I read what's in the package, a lot of the flowers that we actually bought are some of the flowers that grows wild.
Yeah, but
So I don't know. Maybe some of them actually came from the package. We don't know.
who knows?
But we're gonna cut all the grass now and
Yeah.
let it dry so all the seeds can spread, and hopefully next year we will have a beautiful.
Fingers crossed. But I do think it's going to be a lot more work doing that than doing the rest of the garden.
Yeah, and we're gonna make a new flower bed,
Yes, we've got a flower bed that is coming here.
and the furniture is gonna be next to the garage, because we're gonna make a new terrace.
Yeah,
Or what you call that?
terrace.
Again? Terrace. So that's up here.
So the real new addition, or the thing that changed completely, is here. We have renovated the studio now, the outside. We're not going to go inside because even though we've started moving in, it is such a mess.
But I made like a little display, or a little, what
Yeah.
you call that? Stilleben.
A little collage of...
Behind the window, because I think it's nice in the evening, because
Yeah.
we have the timer on the old lamp that we bought in the second-hand shop. So it turns on like around 10 o'clock at the evening, and
Yeah.
it goes away around 1 o'clock at night. So we have light in the
Arne bought the ugliest lamp in the world. Usually, you know, if we go to buy something together, he will ask my opinion, and if I don't like it, he won't buy it.
I asked
This
you, and you
time-
said,
Yeah, I was like,
and that means yes.
But no, that meant no. But this time we were with a good friend, and she's an enabler. She's a shopaholic, just like this one. So she said, "It's amazing, Arne.
Yeah.
You need to
We
get it."
inspire each other.
So we got it. Anyway, it's not in the house. It's okay. And then
It's on the table, and that is the cool thing.
Yeah.
It is so huge, and it's nice to have it on the table.
Yeah, and then,
I don't think I will put it in the roof. It will be on the table.
Yeah, and then it lights up in the evening. It's spectacular. Actually, I kind of like it like that now. So, goodbye,
you
good
see?
call, and we'll have to thank our friend again.
Yeah.
And then, as you can see, we've got a wall here now. This is the garage where we keep our beloved beetle for winter storage. And the idea now is we're planting all the clematis that is going to grow up on the walls. And there's going to be a deck here.
And you want to have that barbecue.
Yeah, I
thing.
want to have like a fire pit, like a nice table that turns into an open fire. I think it's going to be amazing. And then use this more in the winter because there's more light here. Sunlight
But this
in the
will be
winter.
finished before the snow comes.
Hopefully.
I hope.
Okay, let's go down the walk towards the house.
Yeah.
And fall is definitely here.
And we have some new flowers this summer, like these white blue things. We found these on our garden trip to England. Mm-hmm. And I hope they will come back next year, because they are perennial. And the clematis was nothing until we actually got the garage and we managed to put it on the wall.
Yeah.
So suddenly this has become so beautiful.
Yeah.
And then we have another one which is blooming for the second time.
Which
I
is
think
incredible,
it was
really.
cold in July, so maybe it thinks it's summer again. So this one,
Yeah.
this is the second round with the blue flowers. And then we had these,
Well, they're supposed to be scented flowers. They're peas, scented peas. But
Carlos really wanted to have those peas that smell strong in the
They
house.
don't smell of
and
peas.
this doesn't smell at all. So
Big
I don't know what we
disappointment.
bought.
Big disappointment. But anyway, look at the garden now, Arne. It is so beautiful. It's kind of dying, and the colors are coming up, and it's quite incredible considering we are in the middle of September. But when you live in the northern hemisphere, things go a little bit faster than in other places.
But I like this part of this time of the year because you get all these beautiful colors, and it's like you're looking forward to have the first snow because that is always so beautiful. So I think it's a nice time of the year. What are you doing behind
Playing
my
fetch.
back?
I'm playing fetch with our new friend Helmer. So let's go a bit more. And did we show the sunflowers, by the way?
No, but they're almost dying.
Yeah, but they're still very nice. And the gladiolus is still quite nice. Yeah, we've got dead sunflowers.
The gladiolus is almost finished now, so we're gonna take the bulbs. Is that what?
Bulbs, yes.
Bulbs out, up and dry them, so we can have them next year as well. Tonight it was actually frost.
Yeah.
It was a little bit ice on the grass. You can still feel there's like frost on this one.
Greenhouse, we are cleaning away and getting everything out of there because the season is over. We are very lucky this year. We have a ton of tomatoes, and they've been ripening actually all of August, and we've been eating tomatoes until they're coming out of our ears. If we go in here quickly, you can see the last tomatoes now are coming, and there are already some that are ripening again.
I don't know if maybe we should give them water again, but
Yeah.
it's so cold at night, so I don't know if it's worth it, but we could try.
Yeah, and this is the last of our tomato crop. We've got a ton of tomatoes indoors. I think we're gonna have to make tomato soup, pasta with tomato sauce, and eat tomato with mozzarella for the rest of the month.
Until it pops out of our ears.
Yeah, but
And
anyway,
now-
it's been fantastic. This year we sowed the tomatoes during lockdown in April. And next year, if we sow in March, we might even get the tomatoes in July.
Next year we're going to start earlier.
Fantastic. Geraniums, you guys know that we've done a video on how to keep them throughout winter, and they are slowly being moved into their winter locations now.
They stay in the greenhouse during the summer, and so do the cactus. And next year I think we will have cactus, tomatoes in this house, and then we will have another one in the kitchen garden. The kitchen garden is horrible.
Officially horrible. And this is something that I just forgot. I just saw it now.
This we have to take in because
this is Japanese sisho, or actually no, this is sunflower. No, sesame leaves.
we should take these
Delicious.
indoors. I have them in the kitchen.
No, this is shiso. It's lovely.
Which,
Nice and spicy, and has that very nice flavor. Perfect with soya sauce and sushi. You want some?
Thank you.
Okay. Let's go and see the rock garden. But before we do, this is the lovely place here. Let's come here, Arne. And I'm sure you guys know why the chairs are placed like this, because this is where we recorded our first Sit and Knit for a Bit podcast. So we were sitting facing the lake, and then we had all the beautiful growth behind us.
And now they should.
Yeah, they should.
And this was the kitchen farm before, so here was like, we had this clad with like, what you call that, like this netting?
The fencing for the chicken.
Because there are eagles and foxes around here, so we had to have like a roof with the netting. So this was the chicken farm.
Yeah, and everybody knows we have foxes here because they steal our shoes in the evenings. Haven't seen them here for a while now, so maybe they've gone.
I haven't seen an eagle for a while either.
Yeah, and then we sat here for episode 2 of Sit and Knit for a Bit and had the view. We took the table and chairs and moved them to the other side. Again, facing the lake, and then the view of the garden from the other side.
And nothing happened with that house this summer. We should actually put on some panel, or what you call
Clad.
it? Clad it, but nothing happened. There's too much to do.
Yes.
We're not going anywhere, so we should have a lot of time, but
we don't.
No.
Yeah, and here everything is changing color. It's looking very beautiful. Right now we've got a lot of dead flowers in pots. We're going to throw the the plants away.
This is the last summer we have summer flowers on the terrace.
Yeah, we're fed up.
I had it with summer flowers, so we're going to do something different next year. Maybe have a lot of the flowers we have indoors, put them outside instead of buying all these.
Yeah, and
You
we
see,
have
you go away for a few days and then it's...
Yeah. And yeah, we have a big job of clearing everything out, but you know, last year we cleared everything out in the middle of September because we went on tour.
Yeah.
This year we keep saying to each other how much time we have, and so we never do it.
So we say we do it tomorrow, every day.
We're starting to get some color now, which is fantastic. This is a great time of the year. We've got some maples, we've got some bushes that are already getting red. Funny thing about this one here is that it's red on that side, but not on that side. I don't know why, really.
Well, it's the same on this one.
Yeah.
Half is yellow and
Yeah.
half is green.
But eventually it will all get yellow and orange and red, and the leaves will fall off. And the first snow will probably come in a couple of months. But yeah, the garden is, you know, even at this time of the year, I think it looks beautiful.
Look at this one. This has been in the garden for many years.
Oh yeah, the sculptures.
I don't know what that is, but...
This is a nice one. Do you remember the name?
No.
I know the name. Let me just look it up. Sea holly. It's a sea holly. And this one here is a good friend to the bees. It tends to attract a lot of bees, doesn't it? All these kind of thistle
Yeah, we have
plants.
another one, a bigger one.
Yeah.
This one is full of insects in the summer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This one. This is like the giant thistle.
Yeah.
But some, like when it's warm, it's covered up with butterflies and bees. So this one is really nice.
Yeah.
So I hope this will spread. It hasn't spread, but hopefully. And this one also, when it's in bloom, there's a lot of insects on it.
Beautiful. Yeah, Arne, season.
And we have done something new this summer, because we've been putting up these islands of those old stones from the roof.
Creating more insect hotels.
Yeah, because they are kind of rotten, so we can't put them on the roof, but we keep them for the garden. So we made more of these. This is like pots in the garden.
Yeah. And then the insects, they love crawling in here, and you know, they'll spend the winter there maybe. And probably that's why we have so many insects in our garden.
And then these sunflowers, we were too late. Hopefully, maybe one is coming, but...
Too late.
And
Yeah.
we also made a new one here, because we had one of these pots here, but that was almost falling down. So we made this one wider, and we used these flowers you use in stone beds. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
So they're gonna make like a little top hat, like a hat on top of the pot. I think this will be nice, because this has purple flowers. So if you have this thing with purple flowers, and then we put nice rocks in the garden. It's always nice to have some nice rocks.
So we don't actually clean anything in the fall. We let all the leaves fall onto the earth.
Sorry, it just went bananas. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, all the leaves fall into the ground, and actually that creates a great blanket of warmth for the plants. And then when the snow comes on top of it, you know, they're quite lovingly protected. And then in the spring, we'll clear out the areas that look a little bit, you know, where you can see a lot of the leaves. But we try to leave as much of it as possible, because then it just becomes one with the earth again, and actually becomes a great fertilizer, doesn't it? So yeah,
And less work.
And less work for us. So you know, a
And look,
win-win
Carlos,
situation.
we have a late bloomer.
A late bloomer here.
This is always late, but this year we only have this one and maybe one more.
Very pretty. Yeah. So yeah, this is the update of the garden. Freya is not here anymore. Only he follows us like a shadow wherever we are.
He's a puppy.
Yeah.
Freya is an old lady now.
She's an old lady. She likes to sit in a place where she can surveil everything. So she's probably sitting somewhere there, checking us out and making sure that we don't misbehave.
Yes.
So yeah, this is the tour of the garden this year. Fall is coming. Weather is very pleasant right now. The air is super crisp and fresh.
Yeah.
It's a great time of the year. In about 2 weeks, the colors here are going to be amazing. And yeah, and we have a very hyperactive dog.
He
that
ate
needs,
something, maybe there's something in the garden.
I don't know, or he just needs a walk. The poor thing, he needs a walk. So I think we're going to leave it at that. We're glad that we were able to do this tour with Eric, and hopefully we will.
And this year we will stay at home. So this year we will see how everything changes.
Yeah, it's going to be a change from
First time
our
in
life
10 years.
in 10 years. Yeah, Helmer. Okay.
So
Yeah. So let's do the formalities. Arne.
yeah, if you like our videos, you can put your thumbs up, and if you remember to
No. Remember to turn on your notifications.
because then you get a message every time there's a new episode, and subscribe.
Subscribing is very important to us. The more people that subscribe, the more YouTube helps us out. A lot of people always ask us, what is the best way to support us? I would say the best way to support us is by becoming a subscriber, because that means that we will be able to put out new episodes week after week, year after year. So, thank you so much for watching. Let's go get the leashes and let's go take these animals out for their walk. I think that Freya is probably desperate to go out walking
No,
as
she's
well.
never desperate. He's desperate.
Yeah, okay, well.
Bye. See you.
Bye. Come on, Helmer.
Helmer.
Kom så går vi tur.
Stop.
Bye.